are a little more than 3 months away from the LA mayoral election. Today, we heard from Nithya Raman.
Political reporter Josh Haskell joins us live with details on his interview. Josh.
Yeah, Nithya Raman and Karen Bass, former allies facing off to lead LA. And today, Nithya Raman, she is weighing in on the rise of homelessness in Los Angeles. A drop in homelessness in the city of Los Angeles the last 2 years has been the signature of Mayor Karen Bass's re-election campaign. But with news last week that homelessness is up 3.4%. Bass's opponent, Nithya Raman, tells ABC7, our current system isn't working, and it's time to adopt what she's done in her district. In the latest count, street homelessness dropped 50% in Raman's council district. Bass blamed the rise on the sky-high cost of living and cuts in federal funding.
What's going on in homelessness has been frustrating and unacceptable to so many Angelenos. We've seen a system that's shoveled huge amounts of money towards the issue, but without this mayor really holding every dollar accountable and ensuring that every single program is working as effectively as it can be. When I'm mayor, I want to make sure that I don't offer any excuses for the results around homelessness.
What would your signature program be, and how would it be cheaper than Inside Safe?
I have really pushed for the use of an intervention called time-limited subsidies. These are short-term rental vouchers that cost a fraction of what Inside Safe beds cost. Inside Safe beds can cost as much as $100,000 per person per year. Short-term rental voucher can cost $29,000 a year.
Why not ban homeless encampments within 500 feet of a school?
Homelessness is virtually illegal across the entire city of Los Angeles. 4118 is in effect across the entire city.
But
5611
not every
isn't.
council member enforces it in their district.
Actually, council member, it is the law of the city. Council members, elected officials don't have the option to enforce or not enforce a law on the streets.
Roughly 2/3 of voters in the June primary voted for Raman or for Spencer Pratt. The councilwoman says this is proof she has a real chance in November, even though she only won her own district by just less than 2,000 votes.
If you were mayor, what would you have done differently in Boyle Heights reacting to the Lineage warehouse fire?
I think we saw in Boyle Heights was emblematic of so much of the emergency response that we've seen from this mayor and her leadership. Just a lack of urgency in being out there, quickly making sure that people have the information that they need. In the days after the fire, she told people that the smoke was safe to breathe, that the air was safe, that evacuations were not needed, contradicting the advice of public health officials. I would make sure that city workers were on the ground immediately. I would make sure that buses were available for evacuation, not just to a site nearby, but to a site far away from the smoke. I would make sure that people had the information that they needed in the languages that they needed.
And we reached out to Mayor Bass's campaign to schedule an interview. Early voting begins in a little over 2 months, and the election is November 3rd. In downtown LA, Josh Haskell, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, a lot to think about there, Josh. Thank you for that report. And Eyewitness News has you covered ahead of the November election. Visit abc7.com/vote or download our app to find everything that you need to know about the races and the candidates. And stay with us. We'll be right back.